Hi, Harsh. Good evening.
Hello, hello. Yep, good evening.
Let me check. Is there any other candidates joining?
Sure.
Let's start. Let me introduce myself. This is Shiva. I have a total 12 plus years in experience in IT and 10 plus years experience in Salesforce. I will be giving a demo on Salesforce, and I have completed almost like in SSIT only like 78 batches.
Oh,
So,
wow. Mhm.
so can you briefly explain about this? My introduction. Can you please explain about yourself, like your location and what is your expectations? What is your background, and what are your expectations on this course?
Sure, sure, sure. So right now I'm doing MSIT. So in right now in my last semester,
Okay.
and I'm currently located in Wisconsin, nearby Chicago Airport, 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
And I have did bachelor's in mechanical engineering, so I don't have any IT background at all.
Okay.
And particularly, starting Salesforce training as one of my family members suggested, as she is here already in
Okay.
Salesforce. She's working in Salesforce for last 3-4 years now.
Okay. Great. Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah. Good. So don't worry. My background is also from bachelor's mechanical engineering. So
Oh, sounds
nothing.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to worry. Like you don't have any IT background. It is. This course is designed in such a way that anyone can learn. Okay. In previous
Oh,
batches,
right.
right? Yeah, in previous batches, some people don't have any uh, like non-related not BTech or BE.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, that means they started like career after their graduation after few years. Okay,
Oh,
mostly
wow.
housewives from US. Okay,
Oh,
so
sounds good.
yeah,
Yep. So there is a
so
hope for me.
yeah. So
Sounds good.
yeah, they learn very easily, and you are now like MSIT, right? So it is very easy
Yes.
to understand all these concepts. Okay.
Right, right, right. Mhm.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Sure.
Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, yes, yes. It's visible now.
Okay. So this is just a demo. So I will give overview, what is the course contents and what you will learn in this course on Salesforce.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure, sounds
So
good.
yeah. So that means in this demo, I will be covering these topics, like what are the course contents and cloud computing overview. And
Mhm.
as I told, Salesforce is a cloud CRM. So for
Mhm.
that purpose, we need to understand what is cloud computing and what is CRM and what is Salesforce, what exactly Salesforce, and what is the role of a Salesforce developer. That means if you
Mhm.
learn this course right, you will be eligible. That means you can apply jobs for Salesforce developer. Okay?
Right.
Salesforce. So what will be the roles of Salesforce developer in the market? That means when you join a company, what your roles and responsibilities in as a Salesforce developer. So we'll be covering these contents. So first of all, I will take the course contents one. So before we start, right, do you have any prior questions for this course so that we'll get
No,
clarified?
I don't. No, I don't have any question. Yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, okay, great. So this course is kind of divided into 3 parts. So one is like admin, and next is like Apex language, and next is like Lightning component, Lightning web component, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So this is like admin means only point and click. That means no need of writing any code. Okay, just configuration. That means if you know how to configure Facebook, how to configure Gmail, how to configure Instagram, right? How can you upload your photo? How can you say use your privacy settings, right? How you set?
Right.
Have you done any course for that one? What to do it in Facebook or Instagram or Gmail? No,
Right. So
yeah,
in short, step-to-step procedure.
Yeah, that means you didn't do any course, and anyone can configure their Facebook, Instagram, anything, right? So in the same way, admin means no prior knowledge of any coding. So how you're configuring your privacy settings and how you configure everything, right? Like normally in your social networking or email configuration like that, right? So in the simple way, you can do admin. So with that knowledge, you can easily complete admin. And there are some like formula fields is there, but everything no need to remember. That means just no need to type anything. Okay, just point and click. This is called point and click. That means how you do in Facebook, right? Click, go to that point and click, and it will upload your photo. It will change your settings, right? In the same way, you have like admin part. There is no coding required, and just it is a point and click. And we have like Apex language. So it is like a programming language for Salesforce. So you may hear in market, right? There are like programming languages like Java, C, C#, .NET, PHP, like different programming languages are available in the market, right? So for Salesforce, there is a separate programming language. That language will call this Apex. It is like to write your custom code, whichever is not attained by admin part, point and click, you can do with your own custom code using Apex language. So it will have like trigger, Apex, batch Apex, feature Apex, etc. Yeah, these are like concepts on the that language. Okay.
Sure.
So any questions till now?
No, I'm clear.
Okay. So this is like this part is called to develop any UI. That means a user interface. That means here in admin, right? You will be using all out of the box. I'm telling out of the box means. So when you open any, if you bought any product, right? So mobile or anything. So what will come out of the box? You'll get mobile. If there is any charger like that, right? Any manual like that. So what you will do customization on top of that, right? Like you will add some screen guard, you will add your pouch, and out of the box, what are the software it will come out of the box in the mobile. What you will get only few apps. What you will do, you will install other apps, and you will configure. Yeah, you will configure your phone, right? Your mobile, like your name and your language settings. So you will configure your phone. That means out of the box phone will come same for all. If you take any iPhone or Android phone, right? So for all users, same thing will come. So what they will do after taking out of the box, they will configure themselves, right? So to their requirements, and they will add add-ons like screen guard and like a pouch like that, right? In same way, like Salesforce is a it will come as out of the box. That means it is software, CRM software. So you can do the configuration, customization, everything. For that purpose, right? For configuration, you will use admin. For customization, you will use Apex language. And if you want to develop new user interface on Salesforce. So for example, in market, right, websites, you're developing websites using HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. You know, right? That means how you can develop a website.
Right.
There are like so many websites in the market, right? So how the website is, that website means it is like user interface. That means what you are it is like user interface, right? So how can you develop that user interface? Normally in web language, you'll use technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay.
Mhm. Right.
So in Salesforce, if you want to develop UI, so we have like two flavors. One is like Lightning component, and this other one is like Lightning web component.
Web component.
So to design your own UI or to create your own UI, you need to understand these concepts: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So
Okay.
we'll be giving a brief introduction to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Once you understand, we will start with Lightning web components.
Sure.
So if you understand clearly, admin is just point and click. Apex language is programming language, and Lightning web component
It's
is
for UI.
user interface. Yeah, it is for UI. So and we'll be giving you that means if you want to try in the market, right? So what I heard from all other batchmates, previous batchmates, right? So they the certification for marketing purpose, for marketing your resume, certification is very important.
Okay.
If you are not certified, marketing is very difficult. Okay, for that purpose, right, we'll be like if once you learn this course, that means we'll give support for admin and platform developer.
Okay.
So for admin certification and platform developer certification, there is like $200. That means you need to spend $200 to get certified with this. That means Salesforce, you need to pay to Salesforce. So you need to pay to Salesforce $200, and you need to write the online exam. Online exam, or you can go to like center also. Okay, so we can give, we will be guiding you. Okay, if you want to, if you're interested to do this. Okay,
Sure.
so I helped them so many members to get cleared. There are like multiple ways. Once you done with, that means once you done with the admin course, right? Anyway, you are in the last semester, right? So
Yes.
better. I think I heard most of the people are from MS only. They are they completed MS. After that, they started the course. So for you, that means you started before early. It is very good. So for the then you can do marketing easy. So
Sure.
like once you're done, you can learn easily, and that means you can, before that only, in you have like last semester means almost 6 months are there for you. So within this 6 months, you can complete the course, and you can complete all the certifications, and you will be well prepared once you graduated. Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
yeah. So any questions related to course?
No, I'm clear. I'm clear here.
Okay, great. So next, I'm coming to the cloud computing overview. So do you have any idea what is cloud computing? That means in the coming, that means in last few years, so many people are that means hearing this word cloud computing, right? Did you hear about
Right.
cloud computing?
Yes, means like Amazon Web Services, all this platform are kind of cloud computing, in which you don't need to develop an application, or like it's kind of.
Okay.
So in short, yes, in short, I can say the difference between the cloud computing, if some application is on cloud computing, or is it a software base, so in which in cloud computing you have all the data on web, not on the software.
Yeah. That word. I'm waiting for that word only. Yeah, all software is on web. Yeah, on internet. Okay.
Right.
So cloud refers to the that means cloud. It is in a simple terms. What we can tell is like cloud computing is just like accessing an application over the internet.
Right.
That means if you hear, like if you are a 90s kid, that means uh, when you see the evolution, right, in the software. So first we have like standalone systems. That means we have like
Yes.
just desktop, right? Desktop and one CPU. So we have to work on that desktop only. After that, what
Right.
we get the LAN connection, right? So that means we have like a center, one main computer will be there. When you do some work, it will be all the computers are connected through a LAN. And
Right.
after that, we get a internet, right? After that, we get internet. So you can access any application over the internet. And if you take the web applications, right, over the whichever how you're using internet, right? So before how it is there. So anything what you want to install into the system, right? What you're doing, somebody will develop a software, and that software you will be installing in your system and use. For example, you take Excel, right, and any other softwares, right?
Right.
Over the time, what happened? That means no need to install in your system. There will be like some main computer will be there. All softwares are installed there. That software you can
Right.
use in your system. Now, if you see, I'm taking the Excel only. If you now you can see, right, Excel you can use in your normal laptop or desktop, or you can use from the internet, right? If you have like OneDrive, if you have OneDrive account where you're using the Excel, you can directly use in
Yes.
your OneDrive account. So
Right.
it is like the evaluation happened like that. So everything now is in cloud, right? You can everybody will tell, right? Where is
Right.
your photos stored? They will tell it is in cloud. So cloud means it is nothing but internet. Okay, somewhere
Right.
some server it is stored in that internet. So
Yes.
the term cloud refers to a internet or network. So if anyone asks you like what is cloud computing, it is just simple terms you can tell accessing any application over the cloud. You can
Over the
take the
cloud.
example,
Yes.
yeah, over the internet. You can take the example of Gmail, Facebook, right? Where you're using.
Right.
That means you're not installing any software in your system, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
everything that means it is available in the cloud, in the internet. You will be accessing just with Facebook.com or Gmail.com, right?
Right.
So
Right.
it automatically loads in your system. So
Mm.
here the application such as email. See here. Now we are talking in a web conference, right? That is also available in
Yes.
cloud. Whatever whenever they record, right, it will be stored in the cloud. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So email, conference, and another example. Now new
CRM.
CRM. CRM is
Right.
nothing but a customer relationship
Customer relation management.
management.
Yes.
All are run on the cloud only.
Cloud.
That means on the internet. So before you go to like Salesforce, you need to understand basic concepts of cloud computing. That means what cloud computing will provide. So there are like
Right.
two things cloud computing will provide you. One is like deployment model, and another is like service model.
Service models. Okay.
So we'll see this. Any questions related to cloud computing?
No, I'm clear here.
Okay, great. So first thing is like you have an application. How you will deploy? That means who are the end users for your application? Based on that, you will deploy your application. Yes or no? Do you accept?
Yes.
So you have one application. For example, you have like Facebook social network application. So who are your end users?
Public means
Yeah,
yes.
public. So that
And
means
yeah.
it should be available to all the users, right? That means you want to
Right.
deploy to all the users. That means in the deployment model, there are like 4 types of access. That means you want to provide the access to your application to all the users. All the users is nothing but public. Okay. So I am working in a company, right? That means you are studying in a college. So the access to the college website it is accessible for all or only for your college people?
Only for the college and the students.
Yeah, that means the deployment model. That means if you hear right, if it is if you are not connected to some college network, you cannot access some websites.
Right.
So that means what they do, they deployed the application in the private server.
Okay.
You got it right? You understood right? Public means
Yes.
access model. That means who can access
It's
your
for
application.
everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
public
Means
everyone.
everyone. Private means only
Only
authorized.
for only for university or particular
Yeah.
company and their employees.
Yeah. And we have like hybrid model also. Hybrid model means it is both public and private. If you take an example of banking application. So if you take the banking application, so if you see like for example HDFC Bank, I will type like www.hdfc. I'm just giving for your understanding. So this HDFC bank.com is public. See, that means what the bank provides everything, right? It is like public. So if you see here the domain also, this is called domain, you will call it as a domain, hdfcbank.com. For example, you want to try to log in. See here, what happened here? There is a subdomain here. So
Yes, net linking.
yeah, what they did, they in the HDFC.com server, right? It is applicable to all the users,
everyone.
everyone.
Yes.
And when you click any link on that page, they're asking this URL. That means once you log in, you will go to other cloud.
Other
You
cloud,
getting my point?
yes.
So that means it is operating for your understanding, I'm telling, it is operating on both, right? We'll call this hybrid.
Right.
Some part is available public and some part it is only for authorized.
Private.
Right. So and community. So community, the best example is nothing but in your college. That means I will take private and community are similar. Private means only you have login access, you can authorize that one. Some community means like group of people. So for example, if I'm working for some company, right, that the company website, that company intranet, we can call it as intranet, right? Intranet. So who can access that one? Group of people, right? So
intranet, yes.
If you don't have login access, you are not authorized. That means if you are the person of that company, if you open in your laptop, it will automatically open. No need to log in, but it will access only for you only. That means if you who works on the company only, right?
Yes, I have maybe one example of this as I'm working in a hotel. So just means it's a choice brand, right? So choice brand have a community, different hotels. Only that community have access to that particular cloud or particular web.
Yeah, you are right. You got right. You got.
Yes.
So the first thing, the cloud computing, right? If you have an application, if you want to deploy into the cloud, into the internet, so to whom you can give access, based on that, you can deploy your application. Whether you want to deploy in public cloud, or you want to deploy in private cloud, or you want to deploy in hybrid cloud, or you want to deploy in the community cloud. So like there are different types of clouds. Based on that, you can deploy your application. So that means if you see here, define the access to the cloud, where the cloud is located, how the cloud is located. Okay. Next, now you have the application now. So what are the in the cloud your application is available. So what are the services you will provide with that application in the cloud? So there are like three types of services cloud computing will provide. One is like infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. So infrastructure as a service, that means it is a short form, we'll call it as a IaaS. PaaS. SaaS. That means somebody will tell like SaaS application or SaaS application. You may be heard, but I'm not sure. So many people won't hear. That means if you have IT background, you may be hearing that one. Okay. So here infrastructure as a service is nothing but, for example, you are hosting any website. Okay. So if you're hosting any website, right? So previously what is happening is like, so you will develop everything in our local system. So for example, it is a Java application or anything. So you'll create one jar file. It is a Java application, right? You will complete everything into a jar file. That means one executable file. Okay. That jar file, you will connect to the third party server. That means, so hosting means nothing but, you know how the website works normally. When you type www.google.com, www.facebook.com, how it will work? It is like a domain, www.facebook.com.
Yes, it filters the
Yeah, it is a we'll call it a domain, and we have like one server is there. Like how we have like laptop, in our laptop, we have like hard disk, RAM, and software, right? Everything, right? If you have some folders also in your local system, when you open the folder, it will open directly there. That means if you, for example, I have like some HTML file. If I click that, it will automatically open in the browser, right? So in the same way, so the server is also system only, normal system. It is like it will have like hardware, it will have like a RAM, it will have like a hard disk, hard drive. It will have like everything. How one laptop, your laptop or desktop, what are the things it has? All things will be there in the server, but it is very. That means in our laptop we have like 16 GB or 8 GB RAM, right? There it will be like 100 GB RAM. If you have like 1 terabyte hard disk, it will have like 1,000 terabyte hard disk. That means very big one. So so whenever you first, if you want to host your website, for example, you have like Harsh Patel, some harshpatel.com, you need to host that website. First, what you have to do, you need to take the domain name. Okay, harshpatel.com from some GoDaddy something, right? You can take one and you can buy. After that, in GoDaddy, you have to buy some space in the server. Okay, you have to buy some space in the server. And once that means you can tell like Harsh Patel, this is like your personal website. That means you can have like I need to do some blogging in the Harsh Patel. So how much space you need?
For personal blogging, yes, maybe not much, I guess.
Yeah, not much. Right?
Under 100 GB, I guess.
Yeah, under 100 GB or 10 GB you can take for now, right? So once you want to increase, you can increase. That means you can take 10 GB. 10 GB space, and that means it is like only the traffic. That means who will access your website. That means at the first time the traffic is very less.
Right.
So traffic is less. So you can take RAM as 2 GB. That means based on the like if your laptop is speed, that means how the speed is calculated based on the RAM and motherboard, right?
Right.
In the same way, there also, that means how much speed you need, right? So that speed also defines your website. That means if you see, some websites will load very fast, some websites will load very slow.
Take time, right? Yeah.
Take time. It is based on the how much that means RAM they taken for your application. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So that means your traffic is less, so you take small RAM. That means small RAM. That means I need 2 GB RAM, 3 GB RAM. Yeah.
Right.
You can take like that. So you posted. That means you write some HTML code, and you hosted. That means in the server. And you connect every server, right? For example, your laptop has also some IP address, right? So that means if you want to access your laptop, there is an IP address. In the same way, if you want to access any server, there will be an IP address. IP address, you know, right? IP address everyone will hearing.
Yes.
Right? So what you will do, that www.harshpatel.com. You link that domain name, right? That domain name to that server. That means whenever you type that, you linking that IP address with your name. That's it. Your name website is like a IP address only. So linking that name to the IP address. So whenever you type www.harshpatel, it will automatically connect to that server, and whatever the contents folder, right? Whatever the contents in the folder, it will display into the browser. That's it. That is the simple mechanism. How can you host a website? Why I taken that example is like in this infrastructure. That means you need that infrastructure, right? That means that RAM. In the cloud, you need that RAM, and you need that hard drive. That means space. And yeah, you need operating system also. They will provide the operating system, Linux. That means you want to connect to that server, means that means if you want to access anything in your laptop, you need a software, right? Whether you will use Windows or you will use iOS or you will use Linux, anything, right? So that all the things it will provide in the infrastructure as a service. See here. Provides access to fundamental resources such as physical machines, virtual machines, and virtual storage. Example is nothing but I just given GoDaddy. You heard about GoDaddy? GoDaddy.
Yes. GoDaddy.com. Yes.
Yeah.
I have seen advertisement on TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. You will see in the ads most probably.
Yes.
Right. GoDaddy. There are so many web hosting servers, but I taken the name because you may be seeing in the ads also that GoDaddy.
Right.
GoDaddy is one of the like example for infrastructure as service. It will provide infrastructure as service. And
top company, I guess.
Yeah, top company, correct. And it will provide like physical machines. See here. That means you cannot directly go to that physical machine and you can access, right? It is how can you are accessing that infrastructure? Via cloud, right?
Via cloud, yes.
So other example I will give, like virtual storage. That means if you're using iPhone or Android phone, right? If you're using any of the phone, that means if you're storing your photos, you cannot store everything in your local mobile, right? In your mobile locally, right? You're transferring to like Google Drive. That means Android means it will automatically go to Google Drive.
Yes.
If it is iPhone, it will go to iCloud. See the name C. So iCloud, right? And Google Drive. So Drive, right? It is giving you the virtual storage, right?
Right.
It is also some server, right? Your photos is storing in some server. So
Yes.
it's virtual means it will be storing there, and you can accessing that server, right,
Yes.
with your username and password. So it is providing some infrastructure to you.
Right.
Okay. Now you understood the concept infrastructure as a service.
Yes, sir.
Next is like platform. Now you have like some space, everything, hardware is there, right? So if you want to develop your application, for example, harshpatel.com, right? So
Right.
in which language you will develop? You need some software, right? That means you are developing your application with Java, or you will develop
Java,
with PHP, or you,
HTML. Right.
some language you need, right? Some platform.
Yes.
For example, here the platform is nothing but if you ask anybody in IT background, right, what you'll ask and which platform you're working.
Right. Right. Yes, means Java, HTML, or
Salesforce.
Python,
Salesforce
Salesforce.
is also one platform, right? So
Right.
platform is nothing but a software. That means on which software you're working, right? So here, if you previously, right, what is happening? Like if you want to develop any application, for example, I'm taking harshpatel.com, right? So for that, the content, right? The content, what you will do, you will write in HTML and you run. For example, it's a Java application. If it is a Java
Right.
application, what you need a JVM, JRE, that means a Java virtual machine, Java runtime environment, everything you will install on a local system, right?
Right.
Everything you will install your local system and you will write some program, Java program. And as I told, you prepare a jar file, and that jar file you will host in the server. That means you already taken the infrastructure service, you host it there, right? So here, for example, everyone don't have that Java environment, right? It is like a tedious job. That means Java is free, so it is not a problem. For example, it's a costly server. That means costly software, right? So that means that you have to take licenses in your local system, and you have to, for example, you're hiring some developers to do that one, right? So for that also you need to pay so many licenses amount, right? You need to buy that software, right? So instead, they will provide a platform as a service in the cloud computing. So what you can do, no need to install any software in your local system. It will be available. For example, you want to write any program, just I will explain you. So let me W3 schools. That means you have been know about W3 schools.
No, I I have
Okay.
heard first time.
Oh yeah. It is some learning platform only. So here, see in this platform, this platform will give you the runtime also. No need to install anything. So for example, if you go to try here, so it will run here itself. See, you're writing code here, and if you click run, that means if I change here test, see here, you're writing some code. If you run, it will. That means it is giving us a platform to execute your code. So for
Right.
example, if you
First
want to run in your local system, what you have to do? You have to copy this code, and that means you should have some browser, and it is just HTML. For HTML running, you need browser only. But if it is a, for example, SQL server, that means if you write any queries, that means, and you want to write some Python code. If you want to write
Right.
some code, means your local system should be available. But some companies, right, some websites will provide the platform to execute all those things. For example, I will take the example of Salesforce also. So see, I will just show you simple example. So Salesforce is also providing the platform to write your own code. Let me open this one. So no need to have any software. You can directly write your code here. See here. I can write my code here directly.
Okay.
So Salesforce is providing me
Salesforce,
a platform to write my Apex code, Apex line.
Right.
In the same way, some companies will provide a platform, like I just showed you W3 schools, and some companies will provide a platform. No need of anything in your local system. You can directly log into that website, and you can run your programs. You can write your sample codes, and you can run that code.
Right. On the same platform.
On the same platform. That means they are providing the platform. That means in the background, they have that compilers, right? For example, if you write any code, right, it should be compiled first, right? It will compile and run, right? They will take care of that. whenever you
All
have the
right.
software in your local system, what it will do, it
Mhm.
will compile and run the code, right? For that purpose,
Right.
the software will help you, right?
Right.
No
Right.
need of anything in your local system. You just see, it is like a website, right? I just open
Yes.
here and I'm writing my code. Okay,
Mhm.
you got it right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Next is like software as service. So this part, right? At least you may not be. That means the infrastructure as a service you heard, and platform service also you may be you didn't experience
Right.
earlier, but software as a service we are experiencing daily.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. For an example, there is so many CRM application which are software based still, right? I guess
No, no, day to
because
day,
I'm working.
not only
Yes.
for CRM in their daily life, day to day life, right? We are
Right.
using
Right.
so many SaaS applications, software
Right.
service applications.
Mhm.
So that means if anything, right? Facebook is also like SaaS application,
Yes.
software as service. What is the software they're providing? Social networking software, right?
Right.
Facebook, Instagram, everything does social network software. And you're using
Right.
Gmail or Yahoo or Outlook, right? It is a email software, right?
Email. Yes.
Yeah, they are providing email software as service.
Email software service.
Yeah. So like that, any application, whatever you're using, right? Nowadays, all are like software as service only. Okay.
Right.
Some few are like free. That means, for example, if you take Gmail, right? For your personal
Mhm.
usage, it is free. If you go for some companies also using Gmail account only.
Right.
That means internally means they have like their own domain, but they will use that UI, right? Gmail, they will connect to Gmail. That means if you have an idea, you can Gmail, you can connect other email servers also. Gmail works as a email server, and if you have like other company email ID, that means you have like Outlook ID also. You can have the credentials add on the Gmail. It will show your Outlook also here.
Right.
So that means it is providing a software service, but for personal usage it is free. But whenever it is commercial purpose, it is amount you need to pay the amount. And in the same way,
Right.
you're using Google Maps, right? Google Maps is also a software, right? So they
Yes.
are providing software as a service. What is the software? Navigation software.
Navigation.
Providing
Yes.
navigation software. Like that, if you take any application in nowadays,
Like
everything is
gaming.
like,
Yes. Navigation. Social media.
yeah, social network, even anything, yeah. So everything is a SaaS one, software service.
Right.
That means just you are opening that website is that URL in the browser. That's it, right? In local,
Mhm.
you are not downloading any software to view that one, right?
Right. Right.
So now gaming also is happening in the online, right? Previously, what
Yes.
you have to download games and you have to play, right? Nowadays,
Yes.
all games
Install
are,
the game.
that
Right.
means gaming software. That is a gaming software. They are providing game software as a service. That means some are like free, some are like subscription. If you want to play some games, right, you need to pay.
Right.
So like that, you understood, right? The concept now,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
like cloud computing deployment model, service model.
Service
Yeah, right.
model.
Any
Yes.
questions?
Yes. No. No. Clear.
Okay, great. So next concept is like CRM. So I think we are using CRM in every application. That means in our day-to-day life, right? Wherever you go, there is a CRM. Can you give any
Right.
example?
Example like I'm working in a hotel. There is a software.
Okay,
It's called for visual metrics,
okay,
which is a cloud-based platform. So
okay,
maybe it is a CRM example.
okay. No, no. If you take CRM example, right? Not only about hotel. Yeah, like if you take any layman also using CRM. For example, if you buy a mobile, right?
Right.
So if you want to buy anything, right? What is the process will happen? If you want to buy any one product, what is the process? For example, you want to buy a mobile iPhone, for example, new model iPhone. What you will do?
Right means you have to, if it's online purchase, then have to
Just in
provide all the
simple steps you can tell. That means first you will search for which model
yeah,
you want to
first
buy.
will right particular model, then
How
will
you get to know about that model? So you are searching for particular model, right? So how you'll get about that model?
By some kind of advertisement.
Yeah. Okay. So now you searched your mobile. Okay. So next
Yes, and
process,
then
that
we'll
means that
look
mobile is not
for.
available. For example, that mobile is not available. It will be releasing in future. So what you
Okay.
will do?
If it's not available, particular
Yeah,
model is not available.
not available. That means it will be released in future, right? For example,
Mhm.
car also, right? Some cars, right? So it will
Right.
available after 6 months. So what you will do at that time?
I will pre-book it if it's
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, right. You will be pre-booking that one. So in pre-booking, what you are doing? What are the details?
Yeah, sharing my all information and maybe paying pre-booking amount, particular amount they are
Yeah,
asking for.
the amount is not mandatory. For example, what are the details you'll give? You'll give your personal details like your name,
Personal details,
mobile,
yes.
and email, right? So after that, so
After that,
they will give
yes,
some
I would
code,
some yeah quotation and maybe a delivery date of
yeah,
car.
and there will be some negotiation will happen, right, between you that and salesperson. That means you
Right,
can tell, like they will tell some price, and then you can negotiate that price also. Yes or no?
right. Yes,
Right? So after that, you got your mobile to your hand, right? So
yes.
and how that means they will recognize you as a member. That means their product member.
Maybe a customer ID.
Yeah, right. So after that, once there is any problem in your mobile, what you will do?
Then I will call. Maybe I will contact customer service center
Yeah,
or maybe service center.
yeah. What you will do? That means you will call,
Yeah,
or email, or
I
you can
will.
go to the website and you can
Right,
log
I
in.
will. Yes, I will maybe call first, and if it's appointment based, then I will book an appointment
Yeah, how can you
with
track?
the store.
That means once you, that means how can you track? That means you raise a request, right? So you need to
Yes,
track, right?
yeah,
Where you will track?
through a website by as if they have provided any particular ID on it, tracking ID.
Yeah, yeah. See, this all CRM process only. So this much
Right,
happening in the background, right? So for example, iPhone new model is coming. What they will do? They will first do a campaign,
right.
right? They will do some campaign is nothing but a marketing, right?
Mhm.
So they will
Yes,
do so many campaigns. That means they will put in the hoarding, and they will send in the uh,
right,
social media ads, and they will send you a personal email also sometimes, right? You will
right.
get an email, marketing emails, right? And you will get an SMS also. You will get some WhatsApp forward also, right?
Mhm.
So many things. It is like just they are running a campaign. That means this is my product. Please buy it. So
Right,
they introduce a market, the product in the market, so that uh, people get to know the product is available in the market. So they will do some campaigns. So campaign means they will be investing some amount of the amount, right, in that campaign. For example, if you want
right.
to put some hoarding, there is some marketing expenses are there, right? If they
Yes,
want to send, if they want to add in social media ads, in Google ads or Facebook ads, anything, they want to invest. That means they have to track everything, right? How much I have done the investment for the marketing of this product, right? They want to track everything. So that
right.
means, for example, so if you fill any form, right, how how you get to know about us? There are like some checkboxes from website, from email, from mobile, from friends. Did you see that option in any? That means they will ask you, right, how you get
Yes,
to know
yes,
about
yes,
this
yes.
one.
Right.
So that
Yeah,
means that
means
is also,
from, yeah, from where you have got recommendation or the
yeah,
source.
yeah, internet,
Yes,
yeah, internet friend like that, right? So how
right.
they're tracking that one also. That means based on that they will do more marketing on that thing. For example, you put on internet, you selected like internet, so they will
Mhm.
give more social ads. If you
Right,
tell I see in the hoarding in this hoarding in that some center, right, some city or
right.
town, so they can
Or
invest.
maybe,
Yeah, they can track. So for example, for that hoarding, this many dollars they invested. So this is like ROI will be there, right? I invested like
yes.
$1,000 on that hoarding in that particular area. So I
Mhm.
didn't get any call any call from that holding. That means a reference from that holding. So
Right.
it is waste, right? $1,000 are waste. For example,
Yes.
they're getting more on that from that place only. Then they will continue that holding. That means if you see,
Right.
right, in holding, right, it will be changing every time. New ads will come, right? There is
Yes. Yes.
a some period will be there. That time, till that time they will pay, and after that they will do, right? So in the
Right.
same way, that means based on that they are tracking every marketing, right? For that some
Mhm.
software is needed, right? So
Right.
yeah, keep that one aside now. And next is like you send a message, right? That means you are interested. How company will know, like you are interested to buy that product, right? So that means you are reaching to the service center, or when they call, you told I am interested. Two things will happen, right?
Yes.
Request a call. That means you can put a request a call. They will call you, or
Right.
you will call directly to them. And first thing what they will ask, your personal details. What is your name? What is your email? What is your mobile number?
Phone
So
number.
they will note all your details. That means you are interested to buy their product, right? So that means you
Mhm.
become a lead for them.
Right.
You are interesting, showing interest, so you become a lead for them. Once that means there is some negotiation, they will give a quote. So this is our quote. That means for example, you take any car, right? For this model, this is the price, and for this color, this is the price. And if you take this accessories, this is the price. All the things they will. This is the insurance, this is the road tax, everything they will give you. If you're that means you can negotiate. So I don't. This is high, so I want to reduce this one. So what they will do internally, they will discuss, and there will be so many calls, so many emails between you in that process. Yes or no?
Right.
So
Yes.
after that, once you are ready to pay amount, you are giving amount and you're taking the product. That means what you're doing to them, you are giving an opportunity, right? You are giving an
Right.
opportunity for them to sell their product. That means you are becoming an opportunity now, right? You are the opportunity to
Yes.
them, right? You are an opportunity to them, and you are generating some revenue to them, to that company. Yes or no?
Right. Yes.
So that is like your. So what they will do, it from lead, you are becoming customer to them. Yes or no?
Yes. From lead it
Interested can,
become
yeah.
customer and then
You taken the
opportunity.
product from them, so you become a customer to them.
Mhm.
So customer may be like is a individual person or a company, right? So if
Right.
you, yeah. So what you're in say in CRM terminology, we'll call it as account. Customer is nothing but account.
Account. Right.
Account. That means for in bank also they will call this account one, right? You are referred as
Mhm.
an account. Maybe like company account or it may be personal account, right? You are
Right.
becoming account, and for that account there is a contact associated to that one. What is the contact? Your details,
Right.
right? Your personal details. It is already copied as a contact, and you're generating some revenue to that company. That means you will become an opportunity also.
Oh,
So
all right.
yeah,
Mhm.
whenever you convert, that means when you buy product from them, you are
Mhm.
converting from lead to these three.
Right.
You become an account, you become a contact, and you become a opportunity to them. In the opportunity, what are the products you bought, right, from that company? They will add that
From
product.
the right.
And after that, you told service, right? Service. That means now you are a customer. You have some ID, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
right. So if you give, when you call to the person, what they will ask you, they will ask you your mobile number, right? Mobile number or
Or customer ID. Right.
yeah, customer ID. If they enter right, they will get all the details, like your what are the products you bought, right? So
Yes.
if you
All the history.
all
Yes.
the
Past
history they
history.
bought, yeah. So after that, there is a complaint for that particular product, okay? And the
Mhm.
tracking, everything, the service, right? The tracking also is available in the website. That means to do all this process, right? We need a software. Yes, sir. It is not a
Right.
manual thing, right? They cannot do in
Right.
Excel, or they cannot do. So it is I taken as a single customer for you. Okay. If you
Right.
take as a bulk, like
Yes. It's
so,
really hard to manage
yeah,
on
yeah, right. To
Excel
manage,
or right.
yeah. So to manage everything, see here customer relationship, nothing but broadly defined. CRM is a strategy
Right.
for managing company interactions with clients,
Right.
customer relation, how the company will deal with the customers and sales prospects,
Yes.
and
And
ensuring
Salesforce.
the connect sustains throughout the relationship. That means
Right.
there's a relationship between you and that company. Okay. What is the purpose
Mhm.
of CRM? To retain existing clients. So for example,
Right.
the service is not good. What you will do?
Will change the
Migrate,
company
change.
or will
Right.
yes.
Right. So when you tell I am changing from your customer to other customer, what they will do? They
They
will give
will
some.
offer you
Yeah.
good offers maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So all this process, it is like retain existing clients. That means they don't want
Right.
to lose any customer. Okay. And energize clients. Sometimes you will get a call, right? So you are the
Right.
valuable customer for us. So
Yes.
we'll be giving these are the
Insurance
offers.
companies.
Yeah, correct, right? So they what they will do, they to keep the relationship, right? They will energize the clients and they will sell the products
Right.
and find new
Yes.
clients. Find new client
Right.
means it's like marketing. They can do
Right.
the marketing and they will run the campaigns and they will find the
New
new
clients.
clients. Okay, this is simple
Yep.
CRM mode.
Right.
Okay, okay. Are you able to understand any questions here till this point?
Yep. No. Clear.
Great. So this software, right? I told this is a CRM is a concept. Okay, with the based on
Yes.
the CRM, there are like so many companies out there. Okay, so many companies who will give you the CRM software. For example, I just given the mobile CRM is there. You
Example.
take
Right.
anything, right? If you take any small product also, what you'll see
Right.
on the backside, you'll see the customer care,
Yes.
right? So some of the things, right? They will once you call the customer care, they will ask you details first. Yes or no? That means
Yes.
yeah. So after that, if any new product will come, they will call you.
Right.
Right. So for that purpose, everything is tracking. So this is a big software to manage all those things, like from marketing, sales. Where we told right, campaigns is marketing, leads, account, uh, contact, opportunities, sales, and
Opportunities. Yes.
yes, that is all sales and service. We have like cases, case
Sales and
management.
service.
You can raise a
Mhm.
case. All will cut is like marketing, sales, service. These are the three pillars. Okay, these are the
Marketing, sales, and service.
yeah. So these are the three pillars mainly is available in the CRM software. So many companies are there like Salesforce. We have like Zoho CRM, Microsoft CRM also is there. Dynamic CRM is there. Oracle
Mhm.
CRM is there. Sugar CRM is there. There are like so many companies. Like if you take email software, right? There are like multiple companies out there, right? We have like
Right.
Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, some other, right? So same
Yes.
same concept, but different companies. In the same way,
Different
CRM,
companies.
yeah,
Yes.
CRM is also is a software. It's a concept. There are like so many companies providing this CRM software. In that,
Right.
Salesforce is one of the company. Okay,
All right. Yes.
so now we just see that cloud computing and CRM, right? So Salesforce is
Mhm.
nothing but a on web-based
Online web-based CRM.
web-based CRM. That this means cloud CRM. We'll call it a
Cloud CRM. Yes.
cloud CRM. You can directly tell it is a cloud CRM. Okay,
Cloud CRM.
but
Yes.
Salesforce is not free. So like other applications, no CRM is free now. Okay, if
Right.
any
Right.
company want to see this is this much software, right? They built that much software, they cannot give as a free. Okay, so you need to
Right.
take subscriptions, like how you are subscribing for internet, anything, right? For monthly
Mhm.
basis, yearly basis, user basis, right?
Right.
One user this much, two users this much, three users that much. Like that, Salesforce is providing the subscription model, and
Right.
how much you want to use, that much only you can pay. Previously, it is not like that, right? If you want to use some software, right, you need to buy full software.
Mhm.
You are not using
Yes.
a full part of that one. Okay, if you see, for
Right.
example, it is like a Microsoft, Microsoft, all the things like we have like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything. For example, you're using only Excel. They won't provide you Excel separately. You want to
Right.
buy it as a package, right?
Yeah.
So unnecessarily
Everything.
unnecessarily you're buying something. For example, you take the internet usage, right? Based on usage, you will buy that one plan, right? There are different
Right.
plans. So you want high speed, a different plan. You want more users, different plan, right?
Different
Same
plans.
way,
Right.
Salesforce is also providing same thing based on the subscription. That means, for example, I want to use only sales for
Sales.
only for sales. I want
Sales.
only
Right.
for marketing. I want only for services.
Service. Right.
Yeah. So for at that time, that means you can pay for that one only, and you can use for that purpose only,
Right.
right? So that is a subscription model they will be providing. So as I told, right, we have like sales marketing cloud, sales cloud, and service cloud, right? If you see here, Salesforce is not a software.
Yes.
Salesforce is
It's
not
not
a
software.
so
It's a
so
cloud
yeah,
based. Yes.
it is a SaaS application.
SaaS. Yes.
SaaS, software as service. It will provide CRM software as a service.
Right.
Okay, so it
Software as
will
a service. Yes.
yeah. See here. If you see here, marketing, we have like campaign management, workflow automation, marketing analytics, search marketing, lead management, email marketing. See here
Mhm.
what we discussed, right, regarding the marketing. It will provide
Right.
this many options. And if you see the sales, right, sales, we have like lead management,
Yes.
opportunity management. See, everything is like management. That means managing
Mhm.
leads, managing opportunities, managing accounts and contacts, activity management, approvals, workflows, territory management, pattern management. So in if you see the services, self-service management, web to case, channel services,
In a
automated email
service
management, knowledge.
knowledge base.
For example, if you write an email, help at something. If, for example, you need info help, right? Then you can help at salesforce.com. You will write an email, you will get an automated response, right? So
Mhm.
we received your request, we'll process it,
Right.
right? Automated email services, everything that case management, right? So
Right.
here we have like some other things are like partnership, content, ideas, Google Apps, App Exchange, like how we have like Google Play Store and Apple Store, right? Any apps you can download, right? If
Right.
you can go to Google Store or Apple App Store. There you can download the apps and then you install in your phone. Like that, we have like App Exchange in Salesforce. For example, I am a Salesforce developer, right? Uh,
Yes.
if there is a requirement, some code I can create my own app. Okay, I can create my own app and I can add in the App Exchange. From there, any company needs that one, right? They can install that app. Like
Right.
how we have like all the apps are not developed by Google, right? In Google Play Store, all apps are not developed by iPhone, right? So
Yes.
some other companies or some other users develop it, and we'll be consuming it, right? So
Right.
in the same way,
It's just the platform to share.
yeah, correct. Like as I told, right, Salesforce is providing the platform also to develop your own apps.
Right.
Okay, so here Salesforce will provide two services. It won't provide the
Mhm.
infrastructure service. It will provide two cloud services,
PaaS
one
and
like
SaaS.
PaaS and SaaS, and it will give you a CRM software.
Yeah. Right.
So I just give the overview like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and Marketing Cloud. I just given already overview of this one, and I explain the sales process also for you.
Mhm.
This is called sales process, right? They will run a campaigns.
Yes.
From
Campaign
campaigns,
lead,
they will get the lead. See here activities are there, right? Tasks, events,
task
calls,
events,
emails.
calls,
Then once
events,
you're converted, you're interested, right? You'll get so many calls. You'll get so many
calls,
emails,
emails. Right.
and they will call you for an event, right? Some companies create events, right? Like
Mhm.
a sales expo. That means expos,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you'll be getting an invitation for that event also, right?
Right.
Because you are a
Right.
lead. So these many things will happen. Once you buy product, I told, right? You become an account, you become a contact, and you
Contact
generate some revenue. See here, opportunity is nothing but you're generating some
revenue.
revenue to them.
Right.
See here, dollars, right? And
Right.
for that also, there is so many calls, right? When you're
Yes.
buying, there will be so many activities will happen.
Mhm.
They will you may send emails, they will call you, they
Right.
will. So for task means for the sales rep, the first salesperson, it's a task for you. That means I need to call you, I need to call this person, I need to
Right.
send an email. So all these things, it is a simple sales flow.
Communication between two
Yeah,
parties.
correct. Yeah, you're right. And next is like, you're clear with this one?
Yes. Yes.
Cloud computing overview, CRM overview, and the sales
Yes.
process.
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
And next topic is like, I'm going fast or it's face is okay?
Sure.
The face is okay, right? I'm not going too fast, right? Or
No.
too
No.
slow.
No. You're good. You're good.
Okay. So next is like what you will do as a Salesforce developer. Once you learn this software, that means Salesforce. So in the market, what are the responsibilities of you? Okay.
Mhm.
So the responsibility for you is like, so for example, here see, as a Salesforce developer, developing effective solutions for mobile and web managing internal structure. So that means
Right.
you can develop you can develop means it is like configuration or customization. I told right, admin or Apex or
Mhm.
Lightning Web Components. You will be developing effective solution. That means, as I told right, out of the box Salesforce is common for all. How you have like mobile. For example, you are using iPhone and your friend is also using iPhone, same iPhone. You bought, both are using same iPhone. But both
Mhm.
after configuring, both are same or different. Look, that means in the application wise. That means how you are using this one.
Application wise, yeah, it's gonna be different because it
Yeah,
depends upon
yeah,
the use. Yeah.
correct. You both persons will have like their own requirements. They will customize or configure based on their requirements, right? Same way,
Right.
Salesforce will also come out of the box like vanilla, or will cut as a vanilla. That means if you take the ice cream, right, there are like
Mhm.
different flavors. The main flavor is vanilla only, right? If you want chocolate, right,
Yes.
what they will do? They will dip into the chocolate. If you want strawberry, they will dip into strawberry, right? So in the
Right.
same,
Right.
right, it is like we'll call it the same concept applies here also. So we'll call it a vanilla arc. Salesforce is like a vanilla arc. So
Right.
so if they want to configure themselves, right? So Salesforce is providing that much, right? You can configure
Yes.
yourself, you can customize yourself. So based on the company requirements, they cannot do everything. As a who bought the Salesforce, they need whom they need. They need the person who knows the Salesforce configuration and customization. So they can
Right.
tell the requirements to you. You can configure and customize to them. So as a
All
Salesforce
right.
developer, you need to do that one. You have to provide the solution. They will tell this is my requirement. You need to provide the solution, right? If you know the Salesforce,
Right.
then
Right.
you can provide solution. Okay.
Right. Mhm.
And next thing is like integrating Salesforce CRM with other systems. So in the real time, right, no company will be using single application for all their requirements. So
Right.
it is like just CRM. See some companies, right, they're using Salesforce for CRM, and with they use the SAP inventory, right? It is like inventory. If you are selling some products, right, there will be separate inventory management is there. That means
Yes.
how many products are there in the stock,
Right.
right? So that inventory management, for that there is a separate system will be there. Okay. So
Yes.
to integrate between Salesforce and that inventory system, it's for that, for inventory system they can use SAP. For example, they're using SAP. You I have idea, right? SAP is
Yes.
one of the software, right? So like
Yes.
that, they will use multiple systems for their products. Okay. So as a Salesforce developer, you need to integrate between different systems also.
Right.
So you need to get in the programming, right? It's like customization. So when you learn web services, you will write some web services callouts and integrate multiple systems. And developing customized solutions for clients is this point we already discussed. Customized, I told right. Each
Right.
company has their own requirements. You need to customize.
Yes. Yes.
Salesforce, it is a vanilla art. If they want like a chocolate, you have to dip into the chocolate. That chocolate
Right.
syrup
Right.
you need to have. Okay. And
Yes.
managing internal, external stakeholders and creating the reports. So if you see any Salesforce application, right, on the home page, you will see like you will see one report. So here I customized this one. So you are seeing different one. Every page has their reports. Okay. So if you open any website, right, what they will see in the dashboard first?
Dashboard homepage, maybe.
Some
Um.
graphs, some tables, right?
Right.
So that means they need report. That means as a CEO, if logins, right, CEO cannot go to all the opportunities, all the leads, all the contacts, all the accounts, right? They will have like single screen, right? In the single screen, they will see everything as a report.
Right.
You agree? So for that purpose, you need to create one reports or dashboards like that. Everything you can do as a developer. And
Right.
being a support system.
Support system.
Support system means once the application is went live, so there will be like support cases will come, right? This is not working. Once it is went to production, they tell, right, it is not working, so we need to fix that one. It is like a support. As a
Right.
developer, you need to support the system once it is went live also. Okay.
Yes.
Did you get some overview at least what as a Salesforce developer? That means it is not only for Salesforce developer, for any developer. Okay. So any questions? I think we are
I
running
guess we
time.
have other friends also join after me. So
Okay, when joined Prashant Saxena. Sorry,
yes.
Prashant, we didn't see you. So at what time you joined? When you joined?
Yeah, I joined at 7. Actually, batch was about to start, but
Okay. This is, I think, other
no
batch is
problem.
starting, Harsh. But
No problem. I got to see how this Salesforce cloud works.
okay.
Yeah, not an issue.
Okay. So Harsh, I think this for other. We are running out of 7 minutes, right? Some other batch is joining. So
Oh, is
we
it?
can,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. I will leave. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we
I
can.
don't have any doubt now. Yep.
If you have
I'm
any
good. Thank
questions,
you.
we can wait for 1 more minute. Sorry, Prashant and Kritika, we'll take 1 more minute. So, do you have any questions?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for this section.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Harsh.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Sure. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have a
bye.
nice day. Yeah. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, hi Kritika.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm fine too.